Sometimes problems present themselves to us as an opportunity to overcome. It gives us an opportunity to become resilient, to grow character, to grow strength. So we shouldn't always look at these obstacles, as these hurdles, as a curse. It's a blessing, baby. I like the challenge. It's so much sweeter when that job is done. You know what I mean? And welcome back to your mum's favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. Today, baby, it is squat day. And for me, I'm on week 5 of the Squat Slayer program, and I'm on the road to a 420 kilogram squat. That's 925 pounds. Now, the program today, we start to ramp things up a little bit. Week 5, we're back in wraps. We have competition squats, so that'll be fun, right? I'm gonna put my wraps on today at around 225 kilos. Keeping in mind, we started this program pretty conservatively as I was coming off the back of an injury, but I'm looking forward to obviously ramping things up a little bit. Hopefully today we can go pretty heavy and get some good quality work in. But it's gonna be a fantastic day. I also am releasing today, right now, for pre-order, my God Killer knee wraps. I'm gonna talk more about those knee wraps during the session when I get around to wrapping my knees, but it's a good day, baby. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Let's get it. All right, baby, I'm all warmed up. I'm about to get under the bar. We're gonna start with 65 kilos. As I said, put some wraps on at around 225 kilos. So we've got a few warm-up sets and we'll start getting through these now using the cambered bar today. And again, for anyone who's confused about the cambered bar, if you come around, this is the cambered bar, right? It's bent, it's pre-bent. Now, I didn't bend it. I am strong, not that strong. This is a 25 kilo bar. And the reason it's like this is it takes the pressure off my elbows and shoulders during low bar squats, especially when I'm a long way out of competition and I need to obviously look after my shoulders and elbows, right? But anyway, we're 65 now. We'll get started, baby. Let's get this. All right, baby, putting on 185 kilos now. We've done up to 145 kilograms so far, and I quickly just wanted to talk a little bit about, this training cycle so far for me, this program. I'm on week 5 of my Squat Slayer program, and as I said, coming off injury when I started this program, it presented me obviously a unique challenge, right? I wasn't at my strongest starting the program. I was behind the 8 ball, to be completely honest with you, right? So in a sense, that could have put more pressure on me, but I kind of just took it as the pressure's off. Take your time, rebuild your squat, find the perfect stance, find the perfect technique for me, right? That's been my goal over the last 5 weeks. Just moving better and feeling better under the weight, building confidence, obviously, in my adductor so that as I start approaching 300, 350, 400 kilos again, it is bulletproof and I have confidence in it. So that's my purpose now. Over the next few weeks, we'll start to more aggressively add weight to the bar as I build that confidence. But for today, I think, aim for around 250, 260 kilos for sets of 5. Keeping in mind they shouldn't be maxes, pretty conservative. That's kind of the plan for today. And that's a decent amount of work, right? If I can do that today, obviously get a decent session in the week after, I'll find myself very close to 300 kilos again. Obviously, nowhere near a max. For me, 415 kilo is my best squat, but it is getting back towards where I want to be. And that's the most important thing. But right now, baby, we're gonna hit this. We'll chat again soon. All right, baby, so 225 kilo warm up, moved very nicely, hey. So what I'm gonna do now, do my first working set, my first top set, and we're gonna go 250 kilos for a set of 5. Now, again, that's not heavy for me, okay? It's all relative, obviously. Now, my PR is 415 kilos, but this for me would be a nice little bit of progress, getting myself closer to where I wanna be. Every time I make progress, that's all it is, right? It's a step closer to where I need to be. So we've got to be grateful for that opportunity. Now, I also said I was going to talk to you about knee wraps. I have just released on my website, cultstrength.square.site, the God Killer knee wraps. Now, if you've been following along, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, we released the God Killer wrist wraps, and I said there would be knee wraps coming to match. And of course they do. Now, let me show you the wrist wraps, because I don't have the knee wraps in yet, right? They're coming, they're being made right now, but they're gonna be exactly the same as this, right? Same material. We're gonna be having the same logo design, the God Killer. This is a fantastic wrap, and I'm very much looking forward to getting them in knee wraps as well. Now, these are the wraps that I had made about 4 or 5 years ago, and I still use them to this day. All I wanted to do with these wraps was to essentially upgrade them and make any changes that I thought I could to make them even better. So that's what I've done. So we have the white and the black, all white, all black knee wraps for sale now. Very limited stock. I've also gone and ordered another 40 pairs of the black wrist wraps because they sold out. And we've got a few more white ones coming as well. So all your knee wraps, your wrist wraps, your figure 6 lifting straps, and of course, merchandise, etc., is available on my website, cultstrength.square.site, with all of my programs. But right now, baby, I'm gonna get my top set. We've got 250 kilos. We're gonna smoke that shit, and then hopefully we go a little heavier. Let's go, baby. All right, baby, gonna wrap my knees. We're gonna hit this 5 reps. Like this video, drop a comment and subscribe. Let's get it. Easy work.
Let's go, last one. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, buddy. That was pretty comfortable. We'll jump up another 10 kilos. We'll go 260 for a set of 5 for our second set. Like this video, drop a comment and subscribe. Yeah, boy. All right, baby, so we have 260 kilos on the bar now. Gonna wrap my knees. And you know, I do have my challenges and my obstacles as well, right? Since coming back from injury, I've had to rebuild my squat and change my technique. Not that my technique was bad, but when you get to a certain level, right, sometimes what you're doing isn't enough for what you want to achieve. So you have to find something new or a little bit different to help you get there, right? Now, what I'm trying to achieve is by no means ordinary. We aren't really designed to fucking squat this much weight, let alone 400 kilos plus or 420 kilos like my goal. So I need to find a way now that will be practical and efficient for me building the strength to squat that. So I am playing around with a few little tweaks here and there in terms of like the angle of my feet, my foot position, how wide they are. I'm playing around with a few different things, so you may pick that up. But that's the challenge I'm facing at the moment, is trying to find the exact right spot and technique that I can use to squat 420 kilos. So if you're ever having a hard day in the gym and you're feeling like you're struggling to figure things out, I struggle to figure things out sometimes, baby. I'm a professional. I've been doing this nearly 10 years and I'm one of the best in the world. So don't feel bad about it. You'll find a fucking way. You know, every challenge is an opportunity for you to find a fucking solution. So change your perspective, be grateful, and fucking get it. Yeah, boy. Come on, baby. Another 5 reps, nice and easy. It's easy as fuck, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Easy work. 5 reps. Whoosh, whoosh. We'll pause the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Easy money, plenty in the tank. I'm a happy boy. All right, baby. Top set moved really well. That was 260 kilos, and now I have 205 kilos on the bar now because we have accessory squats. We have to do some pause squatting. This is the money in the bank, right? Top set moved really well. Even the 250 kilo set moved really well. realistically, I had 8 to 10 reps in the tank if I was doing that set. That would be an 8 to 10 rep max at the moment. So it was quite comfortable, but you know, I'm setting myself up to make some nice jumps over the next few weeks to put myself back over 300 kilos on the hunt for that 400 plus. That's the goal. But it doesn't happen without this, because we become the average of the effort we put in, right? If you are going into the gym and you're training like shit every other session, and you're doing, you know, an okay job every other session, you're still gonna be an average fucking lifter, right? You're still the average of the effort you put in. You have to get into the gym every single session with intent, with a very clear outline of what you're trying to fucking achieve. That's what I do, right? I came in, my 2 top sets, I got exactly what I wanted out of them, and I know this is the money in the bank. I really focus here, I really make this look really pretty, really efficient, and it sets me up for next week. We've got 2 sets, we'll get these done, and then we'll chat. And that wraps up all the squats for this session. That is Squat Slayer week 5. Now I still have some leg press and some other leg accessories to go, but that's the squatting for the session, and it was very successful. Now my adductor is feeling pretty good. It was starting to get a little stiff, you could say, on those pause squats, but that is the most amount of work that I've actually put it through. So it was an excellent challenge, and I definitely overcame that today. It was a nice chunk of progress on my road back to recovery and back to 100% strength, and obviously a PR, which is going to be 420 kilos. So I'm very excited for that. Obviously a lot of work to go ahead of me, but I'm prepared to do that. I know the game, baby. I've done it before. I've squatted over 400 kilograms a handful of times. I know what it takes to get there, and I'm more than willing, baby, to play that game. That's why I do this. And as I said, we have the knee wraps coming sooner. I don't have the knee wraps in, so I can't show you, but they will essentially be very much identical to the God Killer wrist wraps, except they'll be 2.5 meter knee wraps, okay? I would say semi-stiff, not super stiff. I don't like a really stiff wrap as well. Revolutions are important. I like a wrap that is relatively stiff, but also still stretchy and dense enough to give you some good coverage of the knee and some good support. So they've been specified to exactly how I want them, and they're available right now on my website for pre-order. So if you want to get your hands on a pair on this first drop and you don't want to miss out, then go to cultstrength.square.site and you can get your wraps, you can get your wrist wraps. We have the black, they're back on pre-order. We have none in stock right now. We have maybe 2 pairs of white ones in stock, but I've just ordered a whole bunch of the black and white wrist wraps, so they'll be here in about 3 weeks or so, as well with the knee wraps. And I have a couple of hats left, Cult Strength hats. Of course, we've got a little bit of merch and programs available. Squat, bench, deadlift, baby. We've got the bundle. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back tomorrow for bench press. I was meant to bench press yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was still feeling quite beat up from the previous deadlift session, so I've pushed that session back a little bit, and hopefully we can get that session in tomorrow. Fingers crossed. You know, I'm still a human. I still struggle. I still have my bad days. Some days just ain't it. Some days you just got to go, you know what? Not today, baby. Not today. And we'll live to fight another one, right? Yeah, we'll wrap it up. So, until next time, you know what to do, baby. Go to the fucking gym. Yeah, boy.